than this. Okay? So, well, why are we here? Firstly, it's my duty to introduce what we're doing, our organization and who we are supporting, and the main man behind all this, David Crossfeller. We call ourselves GIFT, Global Initiative for Transformation. What we believe is that charity is something that's got to come from the heart, and it's something that's very easily done. At the same time, there's a big difference between charity of need and charity of convenience. Many of us have given lots of money to charity. I think all of us have done that. How many of us have actually taken the trouble or the initiative to find out where exactly the money has gone to? Which well it has built if it's related to water projects? Where? Who? Because that's the important way of doing charity. If you found that out, where exactly the money that you're giving to is going to, you have transformed the charity into charity of need. You've identified a need and given your money to address that particular need, right up to the last village. But if not, probably charity of convenience, be very convenient to give money here and there. Anyway, that's something to think about. Today we are here for a very specific project. Every one of you here can go back and feel really good about yourself. Because by you being here, 45 people in a village in Africa, in Sierra Leone, are going to be having either safe, not just clean, safe drinking water and also eco-sanitation toilets. That need for 45 people for a whole year. Is that good? This we guarantee. Have a look at our website and we'll give you updates along the way. Now, why is it so simple? Collective effort always works. When we collect money like this, and we are very sincere in what we are doing, the organizing team of this dinner, they have worked really hard. They have made sure that every single penny that exchanges hands up here, from the wrappers or from the ticket sales, everything, 100% goes to charity. Because every £1 collected is so important because it can give water or sanitation for 2.5 people per year. So we don't want to spend even £1 of anyone's money to organize this project. There are lots of very kind people in Delhi or around Scotland that we have come across, and a lot of the food is donated, a lot of the items for the food is donated, a lot of the kind of things donated. So that's how we can organize this event and guarantee that everything goes to the project. Now, David Crossfeller. About 10 years ago, or even longer than that, I came across this man, David Crossfeller. He lives in Bath. At that time, the Balkan states were having a very bad time. Very bleak winters and people were starving. So this guy used to single-handedly collect lots and lots of food. He used to tell his friends, whenever you go shopping anywhere, just buy this extra one thing, make sure that it has a long shelf life. And he used to package all of this into hampers. He used to put them into a van and drive personally to the Balkan states and distribute this food hampers house to house. Many times he's given me the opportunity to bring a lot of people along for one of the trips. I didn't leave you. Okay? Next, since then, he has evolved quite a bit. He has formed a charity called Wherever the Need. You can look it up. And he's a man who just takes action. The time when the tsunami hit in Sumatra in 2004, he immediately sent a few people out there. Some went to India, some went to Sri Lanka. They immediately assessed the situation, what needs to be done, how many houses to be built here, how many to be built here. Came back, very little talk, very little publicity. They just raised some money, went back there and built those houses. 40 over here, 30 over here, and things like that. So that's what they do. Whichever village they go to, as you hear in speech, they don't just go and give them wells to give them water. They also do sanitation. Now the statistics here speak for themselves. From WHO and also the labs that we have taken the statistics out. And also what the people have seen when they go to Africa. Lots and lots of organizations have built wells. And a lot of these wells cost a lot of money to sustain, to maintain. And the people that don't have the means to sustain them, they have become a nice lot. Whatever that we are doing, whatever money that we are raising, for every 250 people we are building one well, and that's going to be sustained for 30 years. And for every 75 people, one toilet, that's going to be sustained for 30 years. 75 people using one toilet sounds just absolutely impossible, brothers and sisters. But to our brothers and sisters there, it's luxury. Okay, without me saying anymore, I would like to introduce you straight to David Crosswell. This man is someone who just works from his heart. The moment I mentioned to him that we are doing this dinner and that he has to come here, within 15 minutes he had already booked his flight tickets. And he's like, okay, I'll be there. That's it, straightforward. Unfortunately, a volcano had to erupt and, well, it's not here with us today. But anyway, I present to you David Crosswell.